Hello, and welcome to this episode of The Breakdowns. My name is Andrew Nimmer, and in today's episode, we're going to be working out this step. There it is. Lots of things going on, but the rhythm is pretty straightforward. It seems like I've got to work on my breath. So I guess we'll be talking about that today too. Okay. A 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a straight roll. Thing that makes it interesting, at least for me, we've got some crisscrossing going on. Crisscrossing of the legs. Long time ago, it used to be like one of the ways that people defined what dancing was. If you did that, that was dancing. Interesting when trying to dig through definitions. Anyway, tangent. Let's bring it back. So we got some crisscrossing, we've got a turn, and we've got a ton of accents. They're all, I think, just on heel drops, but they provide like a really nice spine, kind of substructure, foundation to this step rhythmically. Person reference, if you want it, if you're familiar, if this helps. Steve Condo's very much on my mind as a starting kind of inspiration. So right off the bat, that move is something that I saw Steve on video do a lot. Never met Steve, but I am definitely of the camp that believes that you can immerse yourself in somebody's work and it can begin to become part of the things that come out of you. So, here we go. We're gonna take it under, but just remember, we're aiming for something that's like blazing fast, if possible. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Stop, heel, brush, step, heel, brush, step, heel. Little opposite heel action happening in between. So from the top, and you don't have to kick that stomp all the way out. You just want that tone, and then allow the leg to be prepped again for the flat that you're going after, right after. All right. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Mm-hmm. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and. 6-note paddle and roll variation. You got the opposite heel. You got the brush step, and then the heel would be kind of the top of the next series if we had it. We don't know what we're doing next yet, so we'll find out. From the top, 1E and a 2. Oh, I'll count you in. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. We say 1 and 2, 3, 4. That heel's gonna have weight on it, and the whole thing actually crosses. So just wanted to make sure you had that vocabulary, like those mechanics down. So 1E and a 2E and a, with the cross, we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, 2, 3, and So we're in the cross. Cross happens. I normally like to get out of it. So it's like hey. That's a thing that happens. We have that's the next kind of chunk. So you go out, bring it back, cross it. Now, dig, brush, step, dig, toe, heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's kind of like a funky little cramp roll in there. From the cross, front leg, dig, brush, step out, dig. That toe goes down. That heel goes down. That's right. The leg that we just sent out becomes the free one. So we're about to go there. Just to keep that in mind. We want the heel, we want the low note to be the last one. So from the top, all the way through what we have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Keep in mind just where these heels are dropping. You can start to begin to hear where the syncopations are. The emphasis on in the places that you wouldn't expect it. You know, in the softer beats, not the main ones. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and oh, hey, and oh, yeah, oh, hey, oh, yeah, last time we got out, hey, back, oh, that way. Yeah. All right. So now we're wide. We're gonna get to the end. Let me run it quickly to see what count we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2, 2. E and a 3, E and a 4, E and. Is that right? Do it again. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Huh. When I run it quickly, sounds different. Let's see. That's right. 1 and a 2 and a 3, right? 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Oh, 1 and a 2. E and a 3 and a 4 and. Where's the Huh. Oh, I found it. All right, let's run it back because I taught you something incorrect. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 2. Aha! Extra heel, and I didn't have to go back and look at the videotape. Bam! This is normal things that happen in the world of tap dance land. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and 2 E. Right, so it's not the funky cramp roll anymore. 1 E and regular paddle. 2. Send it out. E and 3. E and 4. E and there it is. Okay. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it slow, whole thing. Find out where you need to kind of punch in and track it for the thing that you're working on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We say 1 E, 2 E, and 3, 4 E, and regular paddle, send it out. Do it even slower. 1 E, 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1 E, 2 E, ring it back, E, and Uh-oh. Check it again. And this is important, right? Especially with rolls. You're gonna run through them and you're gonna be like, that was right. You're like, maybe not. So keep checking it. And even if you're in class, keep checking things. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. There we go. So from the E, from 1 E and a 2 E, brush step heel, we bring it back, shuffle step, and then just a 5-note tap turn. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Should end on the before the next one, which you go out. Same side. Same side. That's how it's going. 1, 2, top. Here we go. We say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we start to hear those heels come out. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, and we say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's kind of like little echoes. Take it up a little bit. And so I just like those two before the turn. So not the heel that comes off the paddle. That one's quiet. Those two come out. If you bring in the heel that comes out of the paddle, it ends up being a true echo, I think. I think so. Yep, that was right. Yep. Cool. So let's try it again. Now we got a pattern, got some dynamics. We're only doing it once, so we're gonna run it a couple times back to back. Not yet, just one time through. Up here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My counting's a little shaky. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was tight. Okay. Back to back. Let's go slow first, because we're coming out of that turn, and we're right back into it. Here we go. Do it again. Might be a little dizzying. I like to use this paddle that whole time to get me ready for the turn. So weights on the toe drop. see, you might want to rewind and just go back and take a look at that. You can see where I begin to really prep for that turn. Okay, 4 in a row, nice and easy, same side. 1, 2, 3, and 8. That run, I was playing around with that. In my shuffle for those turns, sometimes I end up like here on my foot, and I don't really like that. I want it on the meat of the toe trap, like right at the widest place, not on the edge. You can get around that way, it happens. Different though. Different when you get to the meat of it. Placement also will be different. You might have to get a little lower depending on flexibility, how that cross feels and how that foot feels getting to the meat of the toe tap. But if you get to the meat, that heel drop, that first heel on the turn, is also meaty. It's nice and flat. It's not on the side, which is like, those are two dramatically different sounds. All right, 4 in a row, again. Notice there's some things to tighten, if you will. I missed the second brush on the shuffle on the last one. Those two sounds on that the first kick, the first stomp. Bam! Out the gate. 1. Right, as opposed to ding. Right? Different tone. Neither one is right or wrong, but you're gonna get a different step. So I'm shooting for as a 1. That's the one I want. Last toe, nice and clean. Both toes coming in those turns. We don't want toes are down, but you didn't hear anything. We don't want that. Okay, let's go a little faster, just 4 in a row, so we'll work out speed, and I will leave the other side to you this time. Maybe I'll let you go, we'll come back, we'll work it out just a little bit, just to know that it is possible. And if you want to go side to side, I will leave that to you. How's that? That's a deal. 4 in a row, a little brighter. There it is. One more time. That tempo. See if you have it. 1, 2, 3. That's the thing. Okay, take a second, pause me, go to the other side, just so that we know we can flip this whole thing. Otherwise, we'll be walking around just turning that way for a week. That won't be good. Okay, pause me, go search, come back, and we'll work the other side out together. Welcome back. Here we go. The other side. The other side. Just one time through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We say ah. Whoa. Once again. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3, and. All right, there you have it. That's the one. Now we go multiples. Again, nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah, that feels so weird for me. I have such a preference for then, and you might not see it, just, very quickly, but for me it's so magnified. Okay, one more time, same thing, 4 in a row, just the left side, same tempo. 1, 2, 3, and. All right, shall we try one just blazing fast and see what happens? Let's. All right, this left side, super fast. 1, 2, 3, we say. Get that song. There you have it. That's all we got for today. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you found something to sink your teeth into. Even if it's not the whole set, just a smidgen is worthwhile. Something to hold on to, make it your own, work it out. Until next time, I'm Andrew Nimmer. Tell the people you love how you feel.